To invest in a promissory note, you should understand, first of all, that you're dealing in a contract between you and the issuer of that promissory note. You need to review that contract and the terms of it to make sure that your rights are being protected in that. And you really should be able to negotiate out better terms of that promissory note if you don't agree with it. Oftentimes, you need to check the creditworthiness of the person issuing you that note. You wouldn't necessarily lend money to somebody that couldn't pay back their debts. But with a promissory note, that may be very well what you're doing. Oftentimes, when you're sold a promissory note, the promissory note is being sold to you by somebody that is not coming from a larger brokerage house. Oftentimes, in fact, it might be simply an insurance agent or some sort of financial advisor that's not even affiliated with any brokerage house. One of the problems with that is that you don't have the compliance department and the supervisory department that's doing the due diligence of that investment. Due diligence is the process where a larger wirehouse reviews that product to make sure it's suitable for the investors that it's being promoted to. Oftentimes, the larger houses would eliminate all promissory notes from sale by their salespeople to investors because they just don't find that the creditworthiness of those notes are appropriate to be sold. As another problem that we find with promissory notes is that you should make sure that you're going to an attorney that fully understands what a promissory note is, and that in fact it is a security. That's why it's important that you go to a proper securities lawyer that's well trained in this area to protect your interests.